Hello there, my name is Sahil. Welcome to It's in Caffeine. In this video, I'm going to compare brown rice with white rice. So I made a comparison post between brown rice and white rice for my social media, but it lacked some content, and that is the reason why I'm making this video. If you have heard that brown rice is better than white rice will give you diabetes, white rice has a higher glycemic index than brown rice. Brown rice is better because they have fiber, have whole grains instead of processed grains, then you have clicked onto the right video. Brown rice is a whole grain, it has germ, bran and the endosperm, whereas white rice has the bran and the germ removed and then it is polished. Now before jumping into the facts, I'd like to tell you two things and I want you to think about it. Why people have been eating white rice since centuries when it needs more processing. Back in the days when there were no machinery, people used to remove the bran and the germ manually. There must be some reason for that, right? Why was white rice considered a luxury item whereas brown rice was considered a poor man's feed? Why is brown rice more expensive than white rice? Is it just the high demand of white rice that has been cutting the cost? If I take brown rice and I process half of it to white rice, which will require a lot of machinery, labor and money, and then I sell it, and the remaining I sell as it is, which should be the cheaper one out of the two, regardless of the demand? If a company is selling both brown rice and white rice, they're producing brown rice and they're selling most of it as white rice, which costs more for a cheaper price, and they sell brown rice for an expensive price. Think about these 2 points. In the early 2000s, everyone started bashing their heads about whole grains because the industry wanted them to. Whatever health and fitness advice you read, you watch and you listen to in the media, 99% of that is being told to you because the industry wanted you to know so that they can sell their product to you. Why company X sell both white and brown rice when one of them is not good for you? Because they don't care about your health, that is why. But they do care about your money. Now I'm going to tell you some facts. The whole grain, which is not processed, that is the brown rice, produces high amounts of endotoxins, and the bran is very high in heavy metals which are considered endocrine disruptors. Endotoxins are positively correlated with a lot of health issues like obesity, insulin resistance and sepsis. The bran, which is present in the brown rice, inhibits the conversion of testosterone to DHT, which is the king of all the androgens. I found about this point in anabolicmen.com. So basically, bran blocks 5-alpha reductase, which is the enzyme responsible for the conversion of testosterone to DHT. Now I didn't find a study showing relationship between bran and testosterone, but bran is very high in polyunsaturated fats, which are very estrogenic and they reduce testosterone. So I'm pretty sure bran reduces testosterone and it increases estrogen as well. Mineral, fiber and the glycemic index are the reason why brown rice is being sold as a healthy. It has more minerals, but due to high amounts of endotoxin, the absorption of those minerals is reduced. It has more fiber than white rice, yet it irritates the gut, and the amount of fiber it has is nothing. You still need your vegetables and fruits for your fiber. And now on the glycemic index, physiologically it is useless. But if you still believe that it is useful and should be considered, then the difference between glycemic index of white rice and brown rice is 5 to 10, which is nothing. And the way glycemic index is measured is absolutely stupid. So just bear with me and stay tuned for a video on glycemic index. If your guru has told you that brown rice won't make you fat, then let me tell you something. Brown rice actually has a little more calories than white rice too. Brown rice is not a health food, let alone better than white rice. That is it for this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel. Also tell your guru to subscribe to this channel because he needs some good information. Check out weightandcaffeine.com and I am going to see you in the next video.